Hey, what's up everybody? Simple Duck here again, and today I want to bring you a video to show you something a little different. This is going to be a video about being a melee wizard. I know, they don't go together. Got the idea from another guy here on YouTube named Archon, so I'll go ahead and make sure I link him in the description, but I'm going to show you two different ways to play this build, one for group and one for solo. Let's go ahead and get into the group build here real quick. Both of them are pretty much the same. You've got Spectral Blade with Healing Blades, Energy Twister with Wicked Wind, Diamond Skin and Frost Nova. You can kind of choose whichever runes you want for those two. I go with Crystal Shell and Cold Snap. Energy Armor with Prismatic Armor for the extra resists. And for this build, Slow Time with Time Warp for 20% extra damage. The passives that I like to go with are Blur, 20% reduced melee damage taken, Galvanizing Ward for the healing, and Critical Mass. Now, Critical Mass, that one is really what makes this build work. What Critical Mass does is for every crit that you get, it takes 1 second off of all your cooldowns. So, with this build, I mean, it's taking a second off of Diamond Skin, off of Frost Nova. It's taking it off Slow Time. It even takes it off of your pots. So I mean, it really helps with everything. Great build. Now, the reason that I use Slow Time for the group should be obvious, but just in case it's not, what this does is hopefully you're somewhat helping tank, especially if you're in a group with just one other person. You should be probably tanking with this spec, and with the Slow Time rune on there, what you do is you give your other people 20% extra damage for everyone that you can keep inside that bubble. So that's huge. This is actually my solo build, and the only thing that I change is that Slow Time. I take that out and I put in Explosive Blast with Chain Reaction. So what Chain Reaction does is, instead of giving you one big explosion, it gives you 3. They don't hit for as hard, but with 3 explosions you're getting extra chances to crit. And with this build, critting is everything because of Critical Mass. Now, I'm going to show you here in these next couple of clips sort of how to use the build. The idea behind this is that Critical Mass is going to help reduce your cooldowns. So what you want to do is drop Energy Twister. You can see I've got a couple down here. And Energy Twister stacks, so the damage will increase the more times you drop it. But the main purpose of Energy Twister is not to damage. It's actually just like a crit battery. All you want to do is drop it down, let it crit, and it will crit like crazy. So if you actually have it down on a group of mobs, your cooldowns will be coming up all the time. Which helps because the faster it comes up, the more you can keep Frost Nova on them to keep them in that Energy Twister. So you drop him down. You can see here kind of getting ready for him to come forward. Drop him down, get him into the Energy Twister. You start Frost Novaing, and with this guy it's kind of too easy. Didn't really need to, but the idea behind it, again, drop the Twister, keep him in Frost Nova, helps your group tank, or you're helping your group as a tank, and honestly it's really fun. If you get in trouble, you've got Diamond Skin. You can still kind of get out of danger if you need to. Pop Diamond Skin, run back a little if you have to. But in Act 1 with this build, I'm doing just fine. 2 is still doable, but it's a little harder. I want to gear up a bit and get into 3, but with that said, let me go ahead and show you my stats. Not great, I know. My crit chance, I'm at 30%, so that's pretty decent. Crit damage, 224, that's not bad. My life per second is at 1270, which I think is pretty good. And then you get the healing blades on top of that, but my resists, not so good. So, I'll show you the gear here. I'll just scroll through it real quick. You guys can go ahead and pause the video, take a look at it. But like I said, not great gear. This is a great build. It's a lot of fun. Go ahead and give it a try. And give this a thumbs up if you like it. Make sure you subscribe to see when my next videos come out. I've got another video with this build coming up. I've also got a World of Warcraft video coming up, some more Shadow Priest PvP. So subscribe, keep an eye out for that, and until next time, guys, take care.